Hi everyone, you are on Moby channel and it's great to see you back on my channel. Although yesterday I showed you a little interview with Mr. Boom who answered some interesting questions from his fans, today we got some more very interesting answers to the questions. Did you know that there is a new race of agents in the series? And even if you guessed about it, you don't know exactly in which episode it will appear, and Mr. Boom answered it. And yes, there were a lot of questions, but I chose only the most interesting ones, which are directly related to the plot and the whole history of Skibidi Toilet, so be sure to watch this video to the end, and also put a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss the release of new videos, and also join my Discord server, because it is there first of all appear new leaks of your favorite universe Skibidi Toilet. But anyway, we start. Well, I'll start by saying that if you haven't watched the first part of this interview of Mr. Boom with the fans, then I advise you to watch the first part after watching this video. The link will be in the first pinned comment. And now let's get to the new answers to the questions. And the first interesting question is, can you give us some information about this most important character in the whole series? And in answer to that question, Mr. Boom answered, a chair. Well, it seems that our guesses that the mystical chair is one of the main characters are confirmed, and we should watch him more closely, and most likely this chair is a character that belongs to the new race of agents, but we will come to this question later. But now the question number 2, which is, will Astro Duchess return in the near future? The answer is yes. Well, she'll probably be back for the whole 77th episode. Moving on to question number 3, which is, how long can it take to make a new episode at most? The answer is, it depends on different things. I don't work on them all day. I only worked on part 2 for 4 days. And honestly, I understand Mr. Boom, because if you work continuously on a new episode every day, it can get very boring and cause emotional burnout, which then leads to deteriorating content and loss of audience. This incidentally happens on my channel, but now I have more or less come to my senses, because I continued to lead my Russian language channel and to conduct streams on my Twitch. It helps me to distract from work and not get lost in the media space. Yes, if anything, the link to my tweets will be in the first attached comment. You can join the broadcasts, but I warn you that I mostly speak Russian on my broadcasts, so take it into account. And now I will move on to the next question, which incidentally follows from the previous one. It sounds like this. Will your series continue in 2025 and after the release of the movie? Answer, given the current schedule, definitely. A team-up is being considered as it's getting too intense. Well, if Mr. Boom gets a team, the episodes will come out much faster. And if now we get about 2 episodes per month, then with a team of animators per month we can get about 3 or even 4 episodes, which is a very important aspect for YouTube channel, because maybe the frequent publication of new episodes will return Skibidi Toilets that explosive hype, as it was before, but this is just my theory. And now let's move on to the most interesting questions, and this is the 5th question, which is, what will we learn in episode 79? Answer, 79 will open up some possibilities for viewers. Well, I wonder what Mr. Boom means by certain opportunities for viewers. Maybe we can decide our own outcomes? So there would be multiple endings? Let's say the episode ends at a place where we the viewers have to choose the ending of the episode and we have 2 options. I understand that this is unlikely to happen, but it would be very cool, because now the viewers themselves could choose the continuation of the episode, just like an interactive movie. And although in order to realize it will need to spend twice as much effort and time, but if Mr. Secret Agent will have his own team, it is realistic to realize. And by the way, it would be cool if Mr. Boom released a game based on the Skibidi Toilet, but it would be like an interactive movie, like Detroit Become Human. Would you buy such a game and would you play it? Be sure to write your opinion about it in the comments, and we go to the next question, which is, will we see a new strong character or even the return of one in the 80th series? The answer is yes. Next question is interesting. What's going to happen to the TV men's? What is their opinion on the cameraman teaming up with the toilets? Answer, karma. And this is where I'm going to build my theories a little bit. So if I understand correctly, TV men will regret not accepting the friendship of Skibidi Toilet? Or is it the other way around? The Alliance will regret that Skibidi Toilets shouldn't have been trusted and will betray them? Actually, it could be both. There must be a reason why TV man agents don't trust Skibidi Toilets. They probably know more than the usual agents, but for some reason they're hiding it. But still, it can't go on forever, so sooner or later they'll tell us what's up, or we'll find out ourselves from the flashbacks of one of the TV men. Okay, on to the next question, and it goes like this. In episode 74, when TV Daddy teleported, there was a TV man in the background of the skibidi base. Can you give me a clue who it was and why he was there? The answer is 81 will show. Well, episodes 80 and 81 are very intriguing, but we probably won't see them until a month from now. So all that's left to do is wait. And while we wait, I'll show you the next question, which is, will Astro Juggernaut fight? The answer is yes, very soon. It will most likely happen again in episode 77, but it's unlikely to be in part 2, although I don't rule it out. Moving on, the next question is there any chance that there could be a new race? Or is it unrealistic at all? Answer: what if it's already among us, but we don't know about it yet? And this is the very question I was talking about at the beginning. I assume he's telling us about the chair, but that's just my theory. Next question: will we ever see the secret agent himself in the episode taking action? Answer: yes. Well, I'll be honest with you, I'd really like to see that. I wonder what he will do and what actions he will take, and by the way, we can already see the same thing in the fan-made of one animator. I'm talking about DaFuq, and by the way, this excerpt from his What Is episode you can see now on your screens. Well, moving on, the next question goes like this: is there a character you think people have misunderstood or misunderstood? Answer: Plungerman. Well, is Plungerman not dead? Or is this part of one particular plan that the secret agent is following? And does this leak really depict Plungerman? I don't believe it. Maybe with this answer Mr. Boom wanted to tell us that Plungerman originally worked for a secret agent and what happened to him is part of the plan. Be sure to post your theories in the comments and we'll move on. The next question is Toilet Scientist Kleiner smarter than Toilet Scientist? Answer: Toilet Kleiner was a student of Toilet Scientist. Well, now it's clear who invented the new costumes for the skibidi mutants. It was Scientist Kleiner, and he is the one who will create G-Toilet his new suit that will make him look like an Alliance Titan. And the last question for today, which I kind of haven't told you yet, sounds like this: the lucky cameraman in red, has been arrested, and who will save him? Answer: it's all part of the plan. Does this mean that the cameraman detective is also another agent who works for a secret agent but is undercover? Or what if the secret agent needs the lucky cameraman to be left alone with the cameraman detective in order to offer him to work for him? Honestly, I'm very interested in learning more about this, and maybe we'll get a separate episode dedicated to the lucky cameraman. But that's just my theory. These were not all the questions, and I have selected only the most interesting questions that relate to the plot and history of the series. Also, we already know the approximate release date of the second part of the 77th episode, and the answer to this question is in the first part of the interview. And by the way, this video has appeared on your screens right now, so just click on it and have a nice viewing. And yes, I am missing literally a few seconds for this video to be over 8 minutes long. Sorry, but now you have watched a few seconds of unnecessary information. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. See you soon.